HOA Karen graffitied community. Bus arrested and fined 130 Turkey. The spray paint hissed in the quiet night. Neon green streaking across the community bus like a venomous snake. Karen's hands shook with righteous fury. Each letter she scrawled LIARS, feeling like a stab at the neighbors she despised. By dawn, the bus, once a symbol of Meadowbrook's unity, was a garish monument to her rage. Maria Alvarez, a single mother of two, spotted it first. She'd been up early, juggling her coffee and her daughter Sophia's backpack, when the defaced bus stopped her cold. The words thieves and fakes screamed in jagged letters across the vehicle's side, the paint still dripping like fresh wounds. Maria's heart sank. That bus was her lifeline, shuttling Sophia to school, getting her to work, connecting Meadowbrook's working-class families to the world beyond their cul-de-sac. Now it was ruined. Karen, the HOA's self-appointed enforcer, had been a thorn in everyone's side for years. She'd fine people for untrimmed hedges, report kids for skateboarding, and once tried to ban Mrs. Patel's Diwali lights for being too bright. But this was war. Maria snapped a photo, her hands trembling, and sent it to the neighborhood group chat. Within minutes, replies flooded in. Who did this? This is disgusting. Karen. It's gotta be Karen. By noon, the cul-de-sac was a powder keg. Neighbors gathered around the bus, their voices rising in a chorus of disbelief. Mr. Thompson, a retired mechanic, ran his hand over the scratches, muttering about the cost of repairs. Mrs. Patel clutched her phone, already calling the HOA board. Sophia, clinging to Maria's side, whispered, "Why would someone do this?" Mama Maria didn't have an answer. Karen strutted out of her pristine colonial-style house, her chin high, as if daring anyone to challenge her. "It's about time someone called you all out," she declared, her voice dripping with contempt. "This HOA's been fleecing us for years, fake fees, fake rules, fake community." She gestured at the bus like it was her masterpiece. "I'm just saying what everyone's thinking." Maria stepped forward, her voice steady despite the fire in her chest. "You think this is justice? You trashed our bus? Karen, the one we all paid for. The one my kid needs to get to school." The crowd murmured in agreement, their anger coalescing around Maria's words. Karen scoffed, crossing her arms. "Your kid. Maybe if you paid your dues on time, we wouldn't need a bus at all. Some of us actually care about property values." Her eyes flicked to Maria's modest rental home. The implication clear. The tension thickened as neighbors closed in, their voices overlapping. "You're out of line," Karen shouted. "Mr. Thompson, you don't get to ruin things for everyone," Mrs. Patel added. "This bus was for all of us, not your personal vendetta." Karen's smirk faltered, but she doubled down. "You're all hypocrites. I'm the only one brave enough to act." Then came the twist no one saw coming. From the edge of the crowd, a quiet voice cut through the chaos. "I have proof. It was Tim, the shy teenager who mowed lawns for extra cash." He held up his phone, his hands shaking. "I was up late gaming, saw her from my window. I recorded it." He pressed play, and there it was, grainy footage of Karen sneaking out at 2 a.m., spray cans in hand, defacing the bus with manic glee. The crowd gasped, their anger now laser-focused. Karen's face drained of color. That's not me," she stammered, but the lie was flimsy. The video showed her distinctive red coat, her signature scowl. Maria seized the moment. "You thought you could bully us into silence, Karen. Not this time." The confrontation reached its boiling point as police sirens wailed in the distance. Karen's bravado crumbled as two officers stepped out of their cruiser, their faces grim. "Ma'am, we've had multiple reports of vandalism," one said, eyeing the bus. "You're coming with us." The crowd erupted in cheers as Karen was cuffed, her protest drowned out by the community's outrage. "This is a setup," she shrieked, but no one listened. The bus, its paint chipped and scarred, stood as undeniable evidence. At the station, The truth unraveled further. The bus wasn't just graffitied, it was damaged beyond quick repair. Scratches gouged the frame, and the engine had been tampered with, likely from Karen's reckless hammering in her frenzy. The repair estimate came in at $90,000 with an additional $40,000 in fines for vandalism and public disturbance. Karen's name was plastered across local news, her mugshot a humiliating badge of her downfall. Meadowbrook's residents, led by Maria, filed a collective lawsuit, ensuring Karen would pay every cent. But the victory was bittersweet. The bus was out of service for months, forcing families like Maria's to scramble for transportation. Sophia missed school trips. Maria burned through savings on ride shares. The community rallied, organizing carpools and fundraisers. But the sting of Karen's actions lingered. Her house went up for sale, her reputation in tatters, as neighbors whispered about Karma Karen over coffee. In the end, justice was served, but at a cost. Maria stood by the repaired bus months later, Sophia's hand in hers, watching it roll back into service. The neon scars were gone, but the memory of that night wasn't. Maria turned to the crowd at the bus's relaunch, her voice firm. "We're stronger than one person's hate. But what do you think? Did Karen get what she deserved? Or is there more to this story? Share your thoughts. Let's keep this community honest."